Don Custodio's cluttered office, stacks of papers everywhere, and the friar said, Father Irene was right. The Spanish Academy question neared its end, but in whose hands? Ben Zabe said, and yet, here he is. Don Custodio said, please everyone, the friars, the countess, Father Irene, my liberal principles, bah.
Mr. Pasta said, reject it, approve it, stall it, delay it, deny it subtly, accept it with conditions, just don't commit. Don Custodio said, you might as well have told me to dance the rigodon backwards. A lively dance studio where Pepe is rehearsing. Next, Don Custodio consults Pepe, the dancer, who has her own priorities. Pepe said, Academy? What's that, Custodito? Can I have 25 pesos for my 5th aunt's funeral? Don't, Custodio said. Perhaps your cousin with the fiddle can be hired. Yes, Public Works needs music, after all.
Back to present. He stares at the folders on his shelf. Labels read, Projects approved, Projects rejected, Projects in execution. Don Custodio said,
Projected, under study, suspended. Ah, such a annoying.
Don Custodio back to his office and reading papers about the School of Arts and Trades. And Don Custodio said,
In the School of Arts and Trades. But the Augustinians are in charge of this. Ah, I've got it. Let them teach Spanish, as part of the trades. Yes, let the friars teach. They'll agree. The students will get their academy sort of, and I keep my reputation intact.
He slaps his desk and laughs like a man who believes he's outwitted the world. Ben Zabe sits typing furiously at a desk. A young journalist watches, and young journalist said to Ben,
Is it true? Don Custodio's decision?
Ben Zabe said,
Confirmed. He's truly profound. Listen to this. Thanks to the wisdom of the illustrious Don Custodio de Salazar y Sanchez de Montardando, known to many as authoritative sources, the Spanish Academy will now be guided by the pious hands of our beloved friars. A solution both liberal and holy.
Young journalist laughing what he hear from Ben Zabe.
Ha 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 ha. The friars must love that.
Ben Zabe said,
They sent him chocolate already.
Ben Zabe and Don Custodio talking about science of government and newspaper office. Ben Zabe said while he's writing, according to an authoritative source, Don Custodio, the natives sing in Arabic and possibly Chinese styles. Don Custodio said, originality spoils them. Keep them copying. That's the science of government. After a few days, Don Custodio, who never read a book on hygiene, was vice president of the health board. He even proposed fumigating telegrams. Don Custodio said, prevention is better than cure, especially with letters from pestilent places. In his office, Don Custodio drinking, he smug coffee, and thinking something. Don Custodio said, I adore the natives, but some are born to serve. Teach them that every day, they'll believe it by the 4th. A master of paternal tyranny, a liberal who believes in the lash of friar influence. Few days he left for Spain to recover, but Madrid mocked him. He was nobody. Back in Manila, he was again a somebody. Don Custodio said, with fresh ideas from Madrid, I shall reform everything, starting with planks on the streets. Don Custodio came back in his office, same papers on the table. Days passed. The academy issue stayed unresolved. And Don Custodio kept reading, thinking, stalling. Don Custodio said, I must act, but carefully, deliberately, slowly, perhaps tomorrow. Thus ended another day with Don Custodio, indecisive, bloated with power, and blind to progress. Manila waits, and waits, and waits.